how are you doing? Yeah, I thought so. Today, we're not doing this Gemini right here. We're doing something different. Quite a lot different actually, so get rid of you. We are going to be doing an older which way. If you don't know what the which way is, I shall show you what the current buses they are using. I'm going to my B90Ls folder. Yeah, which way 63 plate. There you go. They use these nowadays, and I like them, but they've not got the same. They've not got the same kind of what's the word? I'll find out later. The same kind of I have no idea. But they have, but they're not. But this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be editing this one. We're going to be editing the older ones that were named after the Pendle witches. The ones I have done so far include ones like let me just get back here. Ones like past all this, John Bulcock. This one is pretty much one that is, I don't know how to put it, but she's my baby. She's my baby girl. I have her in model form twice. Once going to Nelson, the other going to Manchester. This particular one is going to Nelson via Burnley. I have done, check that out, that's Barbie 2 livery on a Wright Gemini 1/B90L. There you go, Elizabeth Southerns, once again the first one I ever saw. And Redfern, if I can find it. Skim past all these blank stuff. There you go, and Redfern. Once again, another fantastic bus. But today, we're going to be doing another one. We're going to be doing ZWH, aka Isobel Robey. Because in my PowerPoint, which I recently did on the which way, here you go. If I open all this up, well, see, check this out. Transdev, Burnley and Pendle, all these buses are named after the Pendle witches. There you go. Right here, here she is. Isobel Robey. One of the best. I don't know why, but I think Isobel Robey is just the best name going. Best name for a bus at all, everywhere. See it now? Isobel Robey. It's just one of the best buses ever. Now I can't get off the PowerPoint. Keep going. There you go. So we're going to go away from that, and we are actually going to finish. We're going to make Isobel Robey. What was her number again? Great. Open up a new document. Which way? Sorry, I'm just clearing my throat. 2761, I believe. Yeah, 2761. Isobel Robey. So that's going to be a bit of a dawdle. All we have to type in here. I just go into the font that I normally use for naming these which ways. Paint's just lagging a bit. See, not responding. It's not going to take long. This we're gonna do this, and well, I've got the livery down anyway, so it just won't take that long just to do it. So once again, down here, this one is the closest I've got to the actual font used on the buses. Let's change that to 6, and so it's ISOBEL. Oh yeah, it's meant to be white in it. So and white. Isobel R-O-B-E-Y. Isobel Robey. Now, you're probably thinking, well, that doesn't look too good. Well, if I zoom out, you can actually read it. It says Isobel Robey. Shoutouts. Got to do shoutouts. It's not a video without shoutouts. So, first shoutout, once again, first shoutout goes to Uncle Michael, aka theatre organist Michael Barron. Go and subscribe. I recommend highly, if you're a classical music crank like me, and you like your classical music, I highly recommend checking his channel out, because he has some of the best. In fact, he's played all over the world. He's a theatre organist, and he's played just about everywhere in the world. Be it Hamburg in Germany at the Weltfunkorgel. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but Michael, Michael, feel free to comment, please, and tell me how to pronounce that, please. Thanks. So yeah, Isobel Robey. What can I tell you? All these buses here, these buses that I'm editing, they were all named after the Pendle witches. First one I ever saw being not Isobel Robey. Come on, get it down. Yeah, Elizabeth Southerns. First one I ever went on was a John Bulcock. Don't laugh at the name, because that is actually the name of the bus. What else can I say about these buses? They were these were debuted for Transdev, Burnley and Pendle, and in the latter part of their life, instead of having the name of the Pendle witch on the front, they only had it behind the doors on the side. Instead on the front they had Transdev, Burnley and Pendle. So what's coming up in the next videos? Well, quickly, another shout out before we get onto the what's coming up in the next video. Another shout out. Next shout out goes to Lamdrew. Yeah, right there, baby. Lamdrew, best Minecraft YouTuber ever. Trust me, if you've never heard of Lamdrew, you have not lived. So Times New Roman to match the font of the number they used. Well, no, we'll go with small fonts, because then they can actually read it when zoomed in. So it's 2761, I believe. Yeah, check. Yeah, 2761. 2761 in font size 6. Bold, I like it. No, I don't like it. So we'll do that again without the bold. 2761. That's better. I can now select that and paste it all over the bus. Control C. Basically, these buses link Burnley and Manchester. Well, Nelson and Manchester, sorry. They do it right. In fact, if we look at the route here, the green one is the X44, the red one's the X43. So they start in Manchester, Prestwich, up the M66, but the X44 stops at Edenfield. It goes via Edenfield, but then they go through Rawtenstall, Burnley, and then on up to Nelson. But apart from that, Transdev, when they introduce these buses, they cost around about £3 million to introduce. Now you're probably thinking that's a lot of money, and it is. It is, but then again, for the investment, it actually gave the route some publicity. Now what's coming up in later videos, I hear you asking? Well, I've finally managed to source the Burnley and Pendle logo, the older logo, not the Transdev one, like you see on the PowerPoint on the title slide. Boom, there. Not that Transdev Burnley and Pendle logo. If I can just go into my bus logos folder. Here you go. Get out of Volvo. That's Scania. Great. I'm lost. No, I'm not. I know this. No. But anyways, where is it? Where is it? That's the main line. Logo. B&P logo. This is Burnley and Pendle. So there you go. There's the Burnley and Pendle logo. I've got some Volvo Wright B10B LEs coming very soon with that wearing the livery of Mainline and Lancashire United. If I can just go into my B10B LEs folder, we will see that I've actually done JPT a favour. Big shout out to them, and actually recreated one of their B10B LEs. 431 I think it is. Yeah. I haven't got the number plate down to a T yet. I'm working on the number plate, but yeah. So far, I've actually got the actual bus. I've got that straight, and it's just, trust me, it was a pain in the neck to do because it's, I don't know, but it's actually really easy to do. It's just easy. All you have to do is just take something blank, like let's say this B90L right here. Open, paint. You open it in any editing program where you can draw on it. Then you just simply add colours and whack. There you go. You've got to be. Oops. Haha. Special tricks. There you go. Boom. Sorted. So anyway, back to Isobel Robey. We will entitle this. We will give her number plate PJ05 ZWH. So if I go there, small fonts again, caps lock, ZWH. I go forward a bit and then boom. So now I can select that. Well, no, it's not. That's far too big actually. So the size on the number plate is about 5. So ZWH. This is actually. I think I've been on Isobel Robey. I'm not too sure. If I have, I will definitely let you know. But I certainly can remember my first ever which way ride. It was only to Rawtenstall, but I loved it. I took it with my Nana Brenda, and I just couldn't stop thinking about the which way ever since. Paste it. Just paste it. Okay, ZWH 2761 Isobel Robey. I haven't shown you the saving process. Instead of going Control S, which is save, because doing that means I would have to create another nameless one, and oh yeah, root. Oh, that was close. I almost forgot to put in the root. The root's very easy to do. The root is fiendishly easy to do actually, because you create a text box and you write in where you want it to go. In fact, this is for a teacher at my school, Mrs. Ahern. Big shout out to her if you're watching. So once again, I zoom in, go down. Right, here we are at the destination board. These are LED dot matrix displays, not your not the flip dot displays, which are green. So anyways, this will go into a Microsoft Sans Serif. This one, MS Sans Serif. In fact, if you want to try this, I will be uploading the nameless one to the web. If you want to give, my advice is give it the name of a pendle, of one of the pendle witches. That's my biggest advice. Because you've got to do these buses justice, because they were replaced, I think, in 2009. But no. So Nelson. Come on, Will, can spell at least. Right, this one's going to be the X44, not the 43. So this is going to go via Edenfield. You know where Edenfield is. So there you go, Nelson. Oops. Boom. Sorted. I need to get the other colour in so I can have invisible selection. So there you go. Right, new text box via Edenfield. So A Eden by Edenfield. Boom. Oops. Times like that. Edit undo. That has to move up a couple of notches. So about there. Anything, I recommend going like that, moving up another notch. So you have enough for the via Edenfield. Well, first things first, I'm going to put in the number, the X44. So that's going to be, I think 11, I would say. 12 to be on the safe side. So it's going to be X44. X44, there you go. We'll select that, make it a little bit bigger. Start there. No, come on. Don't be annoying, paint. Right, good. That's not how it would look on a real bus, but I'll do that again. Go 14. So it's X44. There you go. Select that and move it into position. There you go. And we shall add the via Edenfield now. And then it's just a case of bobbing Nelson somewhere else. So that goes down to about 10 because it's very small on the front, on the bottom, under the Nelson bit. So VIA. Oop, don't forget, make that a little bit bigger. Move it up a bit. D. Am I right here? No, not F. D. Come on, Will. Spell. Aha. Right, here's where I hit my snag. I know what to do. In cases like this, you you make where the text goes a little bit smaller. So go for 9. So like A Eden Field. So Edenfield. And so there you have it. There you go. That looks right. So select that, make it as it would be on the bus, i.e. long and thin. So up. Put more in. Nope. No, don't whistle on camera, Will. That should do it. X44 via Edenfield. Move the via Edenfield here. Then move Nelson over there as well. So the L in Nelson lines up with the D top of this, the first D in Edenfield. Okay, so that's the first part done. That's one headache out of the way. Now, even John Woolcock ran the X44 sometimes. Don't ask me why. They probably wanted him. They probably wanted that a certain bus for it. They said John Bulcock's the one. So, hey, who am I to judge? So X. Move that up ever so slightly. There you go. X 44 and Nelson it is. NELSON. One space. Right, in the case of this, we're going to do that. We'll try small fonts. If MS sans serif type, that sort of typeface doesn't work, you can always try small fonts, because small fonts is one of those square fonts as well. So I think 9 should do it. So X a bit too bigger. Haha! I got you now, you little monster. Make it bold. X 44 NELSON. There you go. There you go. That's how it's done. You know what that could do with like one chunk out the floor? No, not there. There you go. There you go. And then up here we'll have a rather large X44. X44 should I say? Speak properly. And we'll have it in bold this time. In sans serif. So X44. Sorted. Now it needs to be a lot bigger. It's to be about the size of one on the front, which is about 14. So X. No, too much. Way too much. 12. X4. Still too much. Select all that. Down to 11. 10. 9. Now's the only one that will fit. Small fonts then. Small fonts it is. See what small fonts we'll have. How long have we gone on for in the recording? I have no idea. Small fonts, so X44. That should do it. A little bit larger, please. There's Mum at the door. I shall be finishing after I've done this. To hell with saving it. I will save it later. But X44. That should be me finished. Okay, who cares if it's that like that. That is me finished. See you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See yous.